Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Africa TV1 Live. We are here at the ME1C2 LIFO Foundation 3rd Annual Fundraising Gala. ME1C2 LIFO Foundation is all about providing educational assistance to the less fortunate in Liberia. It's co-founded by Robert Gagwa Jr. and Ms. Deconte Howard. And my name is Mapillar Don, and I'm going to be talking to our special guest on the red carpet. Stay tuned.
My story, growing up as an underprivileged kid in Liberia, and my parents didn't have much. They barely could provide for us. And so looking back in retrospect, looking back at where I'm at right now, nothing could have been possible but education. And so when I see that little boy or that little girl in Liberia walking with no shoes or no shirt or having on a Sunday go to meeting, I think about myself. And one question I always ask myself, Robert, you was once that kid. And if you was in that position, would you need someone to help you?
It's such an amazing event, and I believe in supporting one of our own kind, which is Robert. It's such an amazing thing. We was in Liberia in December, and we was able to go and see firsthand the rock crushing community, and it was such an amazing time spending it with the kids and their parents. So just being here is such an honor and such a blessing.
You can expect a whole lot of unexpected, but still keeping it in the realm of professionalism. I'm going to keep it exciting. I'm going to keep them guessing. I'm going to keep them up in the seat, and we're going to have some trivia. We're going to have some question and answer session about Liberia, and we're going to mix Liberian with Americans.
Thought of Robert and the work he was doing, and I called him and invited him to our school to meet with our students and tell them the story, tell them about the great work he's doing, some of the children back in Liberia, how they are going through things, and a lot of the resources our students have here, they don't have there, and how they can take a little bit of their time and energy to raise school supplies for the children in Liberia. So they started that initiative in February, and by the end of the school year we had raised over 30-something boxes of books.
I mean, gateway to success, gateway to redemption and emancipation of poverty, and I think I'm so happy to be here tonight to participate in this program.
It's possible. I think if you look around the room, the ambience and everything seems to be right in place, and I think the spirit is lifted up, and I think we're excited. You know, this is the day that we are showing up to make a change, and I think we can. Transformation as through education as the team for this year, and I think it's possible we can make it.
Well, I'm a product of education today. You know, everything that I've accomplished, first and foremost, we put Almighty God first, but education is that vehicle that levels the playing field. Irrespective of the demographics, of wherever you're from, with education you can definitely accomplish anything and be anything you want to be.
There's a concept called the law of confession, that what you say happens. If you look over your life and you look at things that have happened, everything came from words, good or bad. Doesn't matter. It's a law. It works for whoever uses it. Law. It's a law of confession. And I think that we can effect super change if we speak what God says about our country.
I got big dreams of being in the industry. It's kinda hard when everybody depends on me, but when I look back for a show that took a fast on, it's like they're nowhere to be found. They're just gone. Seem like another day, it's another problem. So I live for the day and hope the best tomorrow. Words can't describe how truly blessed I know I am, but sometimes I feel like I'm really suffering. I know life is like a coaster, up and down. Not too many smiles, but a lot of frowns. I'm trying to find the nearest exit. Where's that? Cause the fair is no fun when you ain't winning, Jack. Yeah, Yeah, the grass is much greener on the other side. So I anxiously await until I arrive. Until then, I'll be stuck with this 9 to 5, dreaming with my eyes open of paradise.
It's heartwarming and wrecking if you go to see. I was in Liberia in December with Robert, and I broke down. I broke down every day. And, you know, it's just transforming one life at a time. Because, you know, when you transform a life, it's actually a generation. And I went there, never thought of it, but my organization, we actually adopted. I adopted a mother from the Rock Hill environment.
Hold his hand, Jesus. Please, hold his hand. Hold my hand, dear Lord, that I may do your will every day. Everything I try to do, I realize that I'm feeling. I do not want to be left behind, so I'm asking to hold his hand. God, my life, dear Lord, that I may live in your will.
Transformation through education is the theme for today. Before we engage in any form of transformation, we first have to evaluate where we stand. And at this time, I really want to take this moment and say, Robert, the friendship we have, it too has to transform. And I take this time to say, we appreciate the work you're doing. We love you. We expect great things out of you. And I want to make a personal commitment to you, to this organization and children in Liberia, that we are going to support you. Thank you for the work you're doing. So I want to start with the definition of transformation. In an organization context, transformation is a process of profound and radical change that shifts an organization in a new direction and takes it into an entirely different level of effectiveness. Unlike turnaround, transformation implies a basic change of character and little or no resemblance of the past.
The greatest human equalizer is education. The greatest equalizer. Put everybody on an equal playing field. That's what it's supposed to do at the end of the day. So, like Robert stated, I got a call from Jersey from one of my buddies. He said, call this young man down there in Georgia. I only been here for 3 years. He said, contact him. He's doing some great things, connect. And I'm the type of individual, when I say I will call you, I will call. And I kept bugging him. He got back. He called me back, got to the school, and he built a relationship with the school and the children there. And one of the most unique thing I realized about Robert is an immense drive. If I can bottle what you have, put it in a jar, and label it, I'll be a millionaire today. This young man have passion and drive that some of us wish we had. So I said, not thank to you, first thank God for you, and thank your parents. Where they at? I say thank you to them.
Fashion for a Purpose was started last year, you know, every year I come out, make a donation from an organization, etc. You know, I said, Robert, you know what, man? We're going to go furthermore. There's more things I think that we can do to get people more involved. So I launched a clothing line. It launched last year, December. You know, and every 2 months we donate checks to charity. And thus far we have presented ME1 with 2 checks already. And the third check was coming in March. And I called Robert and said, Robert, I have a check for you coming. And we gave every proceed that comes in, we get up to 40%, irrespective of profit. So it's not about, Fashion Pro was never about profit. It's about giving back. You know, the overheads, we absorb everything. And he said, I said, Robert, you want your check right now of 571, or you want to make it part of the big thing when we come to the thing? So the long story short, my commitment today will be $3,000. And that is to cover the shipment of the books.
As the CEO and co-founder of this foundation, you graduate with a double bachelor's of kind heart, the best mother in the whole world that I know. Where's the thing? Where's the box? Where's the box?
Sweet mother, I never forget you.
And let me just say this real quick. This is the legend of Steward of Gratitude. And this is what it says. It says every graduate has had a special person who, through moral and financial support, made a big difference in his or her life. The Steward of Gratitude offers an opportunity to say thanks for helping me make it through. Thanks for making it possible for me to succeed, and so forth. I can go on and go on and go on and go on, but some call me a mom's boy. I don't care. Okay? Because I don't know what kind of boy I would be if I didn't have a mom.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good morning. It's been a long time. We're ready to party, y'all. And I'm not going to take up your time, but I just want to also recognize my Sierra Leonean community that joined us here. Brother, Mrs. Barr, Mrs. Bangad, and my sister. I mean, my Sierra Leone community always follow me wherever I go. And I've been with them so long. So I just thank you for coming to celebrate with us. And everybody else who's here, let us party, y'all.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah,
Check.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, no one. Hello, how you doing? My angel, my one and only, the only one that I'm missing. When they bring me joy and blessings, you know that I love you, and I can't wait to say I do. But before we walk down the aisle, I just wanna let you know that you're the finest. That you'll be the finest thing I've seen.
Well, the turn up has been real. The hall is being flooded by so many people who've traveled far and wide from across the United States to be with us to celebrate the 3rd annual gala of ME1C2 Live4 Foundation. My name is Mapillar Don. I have been with you on behalf of Africa TV1 Live. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next year.
How you doing? My angel, my